As if on cue, a rooster crowing. Perfect. Day 5 of Positive Action Plan. Thank you. Once was good enough. I appreciate you, brother. It's fairly late too. Roosters usually crow 5, 6 in the morning. It's well, he's excited. Maybe he's trying to get laid. I don't know. Anyway, it's day 5 of the affirmations, the 20th. Okay, so he's going to be a punctuation mark for me. This is my last day in Chiang Mai, specifically in Hang Dong, the place I've been staying. It is gorgeous. I'll do a quick once around again for you. There's the pool down there. We're up on a balcony. Just beautiful mountains and pastures, nature, rooster. The mountains in the distance. It's really nice to come out here and have a cup of coffee and watch that every morning for a little bit before we start the day. But got a business to run, so we got a bunch of supplies. Went to 3 different stores. Macro, which is like a Costco or Sam's Club type of big box store. Wholesale club you have to join. Big C, which is like Walmart but cleaner and better staffed. Which has groceries and clothes and stuff. And we went to Tesco Lotus, which is like your supermarket, like Publix or Aldi or wherever you shop at. Nobody shops at Winn-Dixie, so I didn't mention that one. Anyway, the 20th is sort of a reinforcement of yesterday. We talked about persistence and a postage stamp and how the little tiny postage stamp persists until the package is delivered. And I told you that I relate to that word a lot and what it means to me. So let's reinforce it. Make sure it doesn't go over to the other page here real quick. It does. Okay. So I'm going to have to flip pages and be all fancy here. June 20th. Anyone can quit when the going is hard, but a thoroughbred never quits until he wins. My buddy Rod has some horses, his wife and daughter. His daughter's a barrel racer, and his wife's always been into horses, so they've had him as long as I've known him. So he's told me in the past that, understanding horses is a lot like understanding people, especially thoroughbreds, their temperament. The going is always hard on the road to greatness. If success were easy, everyone would achieve it, right? Remember Kyle talking about in the millionaire panel how only a certain percentage of the room would be able to do real estate for a living, and that's just because it's not easy, and some people aren't willing to give what it takes to make it. So NFL, there's a topic for you. All-Pro lineman Brian Holloway recalled that when he was playing for the New England Patriots and the Los Angeles Raiders, there wasn't a single day when he didn't feel like giving up because the road was too tough and the sacrifices were too great. He didn't quit, of course. He was willing to pay the price because he was, turn the page. Here I go, playing star again. Determined to succeed. He was determined to succeed. True thoroughbreds never quit. Competition only spurs them, and obstacles merely reinforce their determination to succeed. If you have not yet achieved greatness in your life, it is because you have been willing to settle for less. Boom. Boom. Yeah, there you go. Boom. You may not cross the finish line first every time you try, but if you stay in the race, you will eventually prevail. Guys, I spent 40 baht, which is like a little bit over $1 for this book. It's all beat up and nasty and used. But if you were to either listen to these videos, or if you don't want to wait, hell, just order it online, anywhere but Amazon. That fucker doesn't need to be any richer than he is already. When somebody's worth billions of dollars, they really don't need your help. Support small businesses like yourself. You're a small business. But if you just do what this book tells you to do, I mean, you say you need the knowledge. Here's the knowledge, right? We started on the 16th. What are you waiting for? Definitive purpose. Like I said, have a plan, have goals. And then from there, nothing can stand in your way. Aha, breakfast is served. Yum. Looks good. And then the second, live each day as it was your last, like a sense of urgency, you know, not, oh, I'll get to it tomorrow, because that's not the winning attitude. Misuse time management. You only got 24 hours in a day. How you use it is super important. And then persistence of the postage stamp. And then today's gems about not giving up and willing to pay the price. Success isn't easy. You know, you already knew that, but maybe it's good to hear it, to know that it's not just you that finds it difficult. And competition spurs them. Obstacles reinforce their determination to succeed. What I'll say about that real quick was the business that I'm going back to up in Pye was supposed to be turnkey, no hassles, throwing off $1,000 to $1,500 a month, and that's one of 3 businesses I was acquiring here in Thailand to, you know, provide income. Honestly, those 3 businesses will provide more than enough income. Really, in Thailand, you can comfortably, very comfortably, live off $1,000 to $1,500 a month. Plus, I plan to increase it, you know, by adding the sausages and whatnot. So, long story short, I want to stay on point here. When I got there, Corona happened, and a very good, thriving business immediately, overnight, stopped grossing $1,000 a month or $1,500 a month. I mean, we weren't even grossing that much in April. It was pathetic. You know, we grossed, I want to say 40,000 baht, which is less than $1,500 gross. That's without paying the landlord and the rent, and without paying the staff, and without paying for the cost of goods sold, right, the food. So that was a challenge. So I did not curl up in a ball and look for my safe space. I did not say, oh, well, you know, there goes that investment, and just walk away, close the doors like a lot of businesses did in Pai. I fought. I dug down deep and said, okay, here's a challenge. Let's go. Let's take a dying business that was once a good business and resurrect it. The day before we came down here, we grossed 5,000 baht. Now, once again, that's not enough. We're going to do more, and it wasn't consistent. The next day we did like 1,200 baht. It was a rainy day. It was a Wednesday when we're normally closed and we were open, blah, blah, blah. But the point being, we will consistently get to the point where we're netting, not grossing, netting 5,000 baht. That will put us on pace for $5,000 US a month profit, not gross, but profit. So I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to keep fighting and coming up with ideas and marketing and doing everything I'm doing, which I share in the videos, until that happens. Period. I won't give up. You can't make me quit. You can't. And nobody should be able to make you quit either. So persistence, using obstacles as a challenge instead of a reason to quit. Honestly, guys, just the last 5 days has been enough to get you going. Tune in every day, get the book, you know, do more, but don't do less. At least do the stuff that I've talked about over the last 5 days, and you'll notice a huge improvement in your business. Take care, guys.